You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
If she walk with me in the dark, she deserves to shine with me in the light. So everything get left behind but her. Straight up. DJ Shab.
If I never told you I love you, I motherfucking mean it. Got a space away, ain't no play today. When you find anything,
follow me on YouTube and Twitch
don't
as
get
well.
offended if I call you my bitch, I said that for a reason. Come with your boy, hop on the board, cause I'm up in the way. I'm high as a plane. Everything okay, I just stay in my lane. Shawty, you bad, let's hop in the jet, let's do the race. Shawty,
We just started, we're in the countdown right now.
Let's do the race. I'm up in the way, I'm high as a plane. Everything okay, I just stay in my lane. Shawty, you bad, let's hop in the jet, let's do the race. Shawty, you bad, let's hop in the jet, let's do the race. I walk in the party, I fly like a falcon, and I bet your hoe like I play for the Falcons. And freaky little bitch said she flew in from Boston. She been here a weekend, she visited college. I gave her my number and I told her to call me. And later that night when they got some hibachi, I'm playing Starlito.
That's what's up, we just started. We are in the countdown before we officially start.
These niggas, they demon, they graphing, they itching, they fiend for no reason. Yo, bitch, she fiending, she grabbing my penis. I'm on her spleen when I'm grabbing the weed.
Grab your
Switching
popcorn.
position, they law what I'm hitting. I'm dropping the dick and you know what I mean. Fucking with Vicky and I'm loving her mentally. All of that fucking high as a plane. Everything okay.
Everybody.
Shawty, you bad, let's hop in the jet.
Share it up, hit that like button, tag an artist if you think they deserve to be heard.
Let's do the race. I'm up in the way, high as a plane. Everything okay, I just stay in my lane. Shawty, you bad, let's hop in the jet. Let's do the race. Shawty, you bad, let's hop in the jet. Let's do the race.
All genres are accepted, y'all.
White whip, I call a white rabbit. I shift and restore the balance. I'm with any sort of challenges. Flexing is a habit for rappers who lack the talent, but hush when they meet a savage that hovers above the average.
You want me to play one of mine?
Among masses that blast, but don't ever ask shit. Tactics that we plan in the attic, crafted with mad wit. Seen him at his funeral, pastors handing out pamphlets. Niggas try to plot on the squad, and that's what they ask it. I'm past lit. Add me to the Bible in the passage with this incense in my living room. Herbals got me in a mood, vibing off an interlude with plenty instrumental tunes, stirring up my inner muse. I'm speaking out my interviews. Think fast, get cash, big bags, if that, two gags, move back, new slash, you whack, who mad, too bad. Think fast, get cash, big bags, if that, two gags, move back, new slash, you whack, who mad, too bad. Think fast, get cash, big bags, if that, two gags, move back, new slash, you whack, who mad, too bad. Think fast, get cash, big bags, if that, two gags, move back, new slash, you whack, who mad, too bad.
What am I right now? Locusts by Nonsenze, N-O-N-S-E-N-Z.
This is from the first gears of war. There's a nurse inside of a hearse in the floor. There's a thirst whenever I curse at a dog. Go to work, play Rihanna's work, then move on. Okay. See, you can find me blasting bugs with the Delta Squad. I've never supported a movement unless I felt the cause. I know your girl's a freaking beast, cause when we made love, she growled my freaking name 30 times before I felt her claws. No concentration from Chris, I need to focus more. Most of my team goes hocus pocus on locust hordes. The game's overflowing rappers, let me close the door so me and my bros can bust flows and smoke Dro some more. I wanna throw them back with Master Chief and Marcus Phoenix. Putting a chainsaw on a rifle was a spark of genius. I'm always meditating, sitting in the dark with Jesus. I used to ditch and try to roll out to the park at recess. Don't make me use my snub pistol on a locust. I love video games, but the rap game is bogus. The dudes on the top wanna act like they flow just amazing, but there's so many factors that I don't trust. Like, what the hell are you even making music for? What kind of target audience are you shooting for? And what you doing on the Loki? Are you screwing Thor? And did you actually get up and I walk through a door. I had a dream I look like Don Santiago. My girl's mom took one look at me and said, Diablo, when I grow up, I think I want to be an avocado. You got an album better than my new shit, homie, bravo. She thinks I'm cute, but I'm not hot enough to be a model. I'm stone listening to Kanye's The Life of Pablo. I'm finding that it's easier to not go get a job, yo, than to try to find a job like trying to find Waldo.
It's not really that hard.
Oh, never mind, it's kinda easy. Try to scoop hot chicks, but they be like, what kind of wee-wee? See, I'd be honored if Chef Ramsay would cook and eat me, but I'm too raw, so he would probably just yell and beat me. You can find me in Hell's Kitchen where the dwellers briefly become sellers seeking. Some young fellers creeping through life cheaply, but they could buy Wheezy, stick them in a box and only feed them peanuts bi-weekly. Don't make me use my snub pistol on a locust. I love video games, but the rap game
I'ma run this into another artist song right quick.
Act like they flow just amazing, but there's so many factors that I
with Casper. Nigga, you a rapper turned trapper. Bitch, I'm a certified stacker. Bitches to these niggas like a pastor. Walk by faith, not sight.
We got 3 minutes till we officially freaking start. We're just running with the countdown right quick.
Tryna pull up with Casper. Nigga, you a rapper turned trapper. Bitch, I'm a certified stacker. Bitches to these niggas like a pastor. Walk by faith, not sight. Being in the dark with a light. I'ma put my heart on the mic. One day it might change my life. You turn 21, boy, you turn to a savage. I turned 21, I was getting to the cabin. Running up the cash, wanna cop me a Ashton. Fucking on your bitch, give a wood like a cabin. He don't want smoke, nah, he don't want static. Jumped off the puss, I guess I get it from my daddy. You ain't really thinking, boy, you beefing through a static. You don't want that pressure, but you need to quit acting. I don't fuck with you, can't doubt you. My niggas gon' step like a capper. Quit line, you a certified capper. If you moving too slow, I might loud you. We tryna ball like them motherfucking Raptors. I cannot fuck with them other little rappers. Come to my city, my nigga, we tash you. We get the pack and we flipping it faster. Flipping it back, pull up with Casper. Nigga, you a rapper turned trapper. Bitch, I'm a certified stacker. Bitches to these niggas like a pastor. Walk by faith, not sight. Being in the dark with a light. I'ma put my heart on the mic. One day it might change my life. Tryna pull up with Casper.
Wait, just in case y'all haven't already.
Be sure to send your music and beats over to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com.
Again, I want to remind y'all that all genres are accepted. We are live on all platforms right now as we are just running through the countdown real quick or whatnot. We'll start reviewing and reacting to the records, of course, as soon as we get right into the free line. I'll explain everything as soon as we start. Alright.
I've always been the type to really go and get my lick back. Diamonds last forever, what tastes sweeter than a get back? All the more for me, so you see me, I'll be protected. Please excuse the sick boy, you got one hell of a kickback. I'm pulling up on you tonight. I said fuck the conversation in your head tonight. I'm pulling up on you tonight. I said fuck the common sense, I'm on your head tonight. I'm in the backseat, letting out the window wearing my mask.
Sharing it up on some other platforms.
In the backseat, letting out the window wearing my mask.
Shout out to Vicket 616 on this. All of these are artists who have sent to my show at one point or another.
Run, Papa Boy, suicide.
How many more minutes we got, man? Listen, we need to 1 minute, finally.
I'm
Almost.
sick of how you're asking. My punchline is through. You wanna know some shit, but I ain't never known you. They talking so much, swear they be knowing so much. But here's the shit you can't admit is what if that was you? They mad cause I'm a rapper now. What happened to them scrapping out? We all want a nice place to live. Make money maybe simply. Subtract the ounces, my ounce now. Like what the hell you talking about? Befriending shit, pretending shit. This female you ain't messing with. I said that's crazy. Didn't know y'all raised me. I got people claim they was my friend. Knows that shit lately. Never knew, never seen. Favorite chemistry hit the membrane. Some mood change, but don't bang on me. No, seriously. Take the high road, get lit and hit the hydros. My homies with the shit, unload the clip. I write headline flow. You ain't my dog, I'm just someone that you mentioned. The last time you hit me up, you turned your back and run.
You're jamming with the hottest disc jockey. DJ Dork Genius.
Please send your records to ThatDorkyReviewShow at gmail.com or get ready to die. Ha 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 ha.
All bots, share the stream.
countdown. We officially freaking started right now. If you are tapped in pretty much for the first time, welcome to That Dorky Review Show. I'm your host, Nonsenze, aka Dork Genius, aka Chris Nonsense, aka Nonsense is Dork Genius, aka Dorky, aka Dorkizo 15, aka Game Dork or Game Dork Plays, aka. Listen, I go through this every freaking stream without freaking fail, and you know it's way too many AKAs, but like it's now just the tradition and a part of the biggest show. So, but pretty much I rap, I produce, I mix and master. I've been doing this I've been doing this show for about 6 years freaking now. And in terms of music, been doing it since freaking 97 and shit like that. So shout out to all artists who of course send. Today we play indie artists only. So do not send us Tech 9, DMX, Drake, Kendrick, Migos, freaking Playboy Cardi, like whoever is an artist signed and already on a major record label, on the radio, all that good stuff, please try not to send that stuff to the show. So don't rap on those artists' beats, and you know what I'm saying, vice versa, just so we don't risk these streams getting cut, as we are on all platforms, and some of them are a little bit more you know, picky with what we can play than others. So other than that, it's free to get your stuff played on the show, but you can pay to skip the line if you do not want to wait, or if you want more than one of your records played in a back-to-back fashion, of course.
Yo, Nonsenze and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from Hot Ones and your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird.
See, he
like,
probably
I'm gonna
in
do
the
this beat
mixtape
like
record.
a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view. When I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries. Standing outside.
Hold on, let me make sure. But yeah, so yeah, y'all can send a skip if y'all want to get played quicker, get more than one of your records played back to back. And we do giveaways on the show by the end of the stream if we happen to reach at least 100, 200, or 300 by the end of the show, which I gotta wait to freaking show y'all now, thanks to my freaking thing just leaving. But that gives me time to do this. Give me 1 second. I was just trying to make sure. Oh, I guess that was from freaking yesterday and shit like that. Cool. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Am I able to pull it up yet? Come on, my brother. Do not leave me hanging. Okay, there we go. And again, for those that... Oh, no, not this. Oh yeah, thank goodness, man, it worked. All right, so yeah, for those watching on the YouTube side, we have different screens, different visuals that will be happening. You'll see somewhat a kind of rendition of what the YouTube, you know, looks like a little bit back there. Although everything's reversed or whatnot, right? Mirror mode. I'm only gonna stay in this for I don't know freaking how long or whatnot, but I don't like this view, because when I move left for y'all, I'm going freaking right. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. Anyways, let's hit that intro real quick, then we'll get right into the show.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is soaring like a unicorn.
Alright, let's see what we got first up. And Jay vs. the World, you should be first. We are in the free line right now. Man, I hate when it does that. I gotta open up a different tab and then throw it to this side, just so I can throw you over here. So SoundCloud link. Rate all records on a 1 to 10 scale. All feedback is welcome.
Black Clover.
It's called Black Clover by Jay vs. the World. Last bit of information is we have 2 hashtags that, like, if we're in the free line and you hashtag like Dorky don't play that, right? That will insinuate that you guys kind of score a record like, you know, near a 0 and below and stuff like that. If you basically feel like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? When it comes on, you feel like the artist is trolling you and and they're just not doing enough, if they're just way too boring, if the record is not mixed well, if it's too distorted, right? You know it. You'll know it when you hear it. Hashtag Dorky don't play that will always cut the record early unless it's a freaking skip. So you guys who may think your record may get one of those, always skip the freaking line. That way we can play the full record before we tell you freaking anything or whatnot. It does not guarantee you will get a good review, but it will, you know what I'm saying, allow us to freaking play the fullness of the potential crappy song that we have no idea what it's gonna be like. Anyways, in the free line note,
I don't give a damn, I don't give a shit. When I make a song, you know it's a hit. I can never stop, I can never quit. If you can't stand me, then you better sit. Gotta pay the bills, gotta pay the rent. Gotta thank God, cause I'm heaven sent. Got a new camp, bought a new tent. Got a new mic, cause I got a vent. People myself wanted me to sell. This is my soul, I would never sell. This is my soul, brother, can't you tell? I know you can tell, I'ma have to bail. Gotta stay strong, I am never frail. Gotta stay strong, I know you can tell. Shout out to my bro, shout out brother Kel. That girl is a witch, cause she cast a spell.
You don't switch it up. You gotta freaking switch it. You don't even know if I'm in big. Sounds like this where
why she put a spell on me? I don't give a damn, I don't give a shit. When I make a song, you know it's a hit.
I'm gonna freaking hit that button. Dorky don't play that.
When these rappers try to make a clever song, no matter what they do, we'll never get along. Because the COVID now will never share a bone. I've been trying to fix the rap game for the longest. I ain't gonna lie, man, your rap's really garbage. Speak what's on my mind, cause I'm actually honest. You feel this in your eye, in your back, in your arm check.
Alright, so in this case, you know, I do feel like there was a lot going on in terms of the production. You're not a stranger to that. I still feel like that's the one of the first places that I really want you to, you know, work on things in terms of, you know, whatever, if it's you producing these beats, right? Again, you have to, well, no, it said it's produced by Tyler, so it's not you, and you know, that means it's the producer that needs to go back in and work on certain frequencies, certain sounds don't work well together, and they'll clash if you just have that, and then, you know what I'm saying, certain things that you're freaking doing. I do hear the ability to get some melodies like you're doing in there, but I also feel like it's repetitive. You pretty much do the same thing throughout the entire verse. You go in there, chorus is a little bit freaking different, so that does give us a little bit of shouting. But you know, if we feel like it's too predictable and we know exactly where you're gonna go throughout most of the song, it gets boring and we kind of tune out a little bit, right? I always tell artists, like, decide what type of artist that you guys actually want to be. Do you want to be someone who's, you know, simply fine with being on in the background, right? I always say, like, if you're at the function, at a party, your record comes on, people aren't necessarily paying attention to it, but they're also not telling people to cut it off. They're not asking the DJ, who is that? They're not really getting up and dancing. They're not bobbing their head. They're having conversations with their homies and shit like that, right? You want to be, though, the artist where when your song comes on, immediately everybody shuts the hell up and taps into, you know, what's going on. Immediately calls in and ask about, you know, the song, or just to praise, you know, what they just freaking heard or whatnot. You want that. I know that not every record that you guys make is trying to be in that level, but I do feel like you can, you know, still work on it and stuff like that. And what you say? No, don't. You said don't respect. You said don't disrespect Juice like that, or R.I.P. freaking Juice like that. And let me see. Happy New Year, everybody, and so like that. Gutter Beans, welcome back. I haven't seen you in probably like a month or freaking two by freaking now or whatnot. Welcome back. Good to freaking see you as well or whatnot, you know what I'm saying. And shout out to Super Steve, you know what I'm saying, with the super chat over there and stuff like that. Appreciate you. I will add that to the cusp. Next person who sends in $2 will receive the freaking skip now because of that. I didn't even think about like doing that freaking before when people would do that, but now we moving forward, you know what I'm saying, if people just like randomly, you know what, let me just donate some shit real quick or whatnot, we'll add that to the freaking cusp or whatnot, and it'll kind of make a discount skip for somebody else when they want to send something in. Would you say attention spans are at an all-time low and saturation is at an all-time high? You know what I'm saying? Have to stand out. You know what I'm saying? 100% agreed. But here's what I'd also say. Here's what I'd also freaking say, right? Whenever we talk about the attention span conversation, I always want to remind artists that it's your job to keep the listener's attention. So just because the people have gotten bored with certain types of records, it doesn't mean, oh, you know what, let me just make it short. No, they are still tired of hearing the same type of records over and over again. Same flows, same melodies, same approaches, same words. It feels like you're listening to kids of the other artists who then had kids, who then had kids, you know what I'm saying? And so really it's about keeping up your energy, making sure that you have a personality within the record, making sure that you're choosing the right beats, and that you're not just saying anything, right? We have too many artists who will maybe punch in, you know what I'm saying, every few bars or whatnot, freestyle, you know what I mean? You guys don't put in the same amount of work that artists used to, even when it comes to performing live, right? If you're performing to your records with your vocals all over it, and all we're hearing is the record, and you put the mic down for more than 5 seconds to let your record say what it says and shit. If you do that, again, you're not giving people their money's worth. You're not giving them a reason to want to come out and actually see you, because that's karaoke. You know what I'm saying? I can see and do that freaking anywhere or whatnot. But essentially getting back to having people appreciate the artist. I want it to be a thing where you go tell your parents, you know, hey, I'm you know, I do music, I'm an artist, I'm a rapper, I'm a whatever, and they don't go, yeah, but make sure you have another job and shit like that. You want people to take this as serious as a career, and so you guys got to take it seriously if you can do that. Skizzy Blaze, what's freaking good, man? He said, yo, what's up, man? What's popping? Got a being said, that's why I make different music, real music and stuff like that. Yeah, wish up. He said I wasn't even worried I was giving, you know what I'm saying, was just throwing random, you know what I'm saying, in super chat, you know what I'm saying. But that's dope. Let me see. Blurred Zimmer in the freaking building, something like that. Well, let me see what else you guys got to say on TikTok real quick before I move on. So I think it was Juice WRLD with voice kind of darkened up. I do kind of sound like Juice WRLD, so people were agreeing on that. Shout out to Official Billy and is it Amanda? Amanda, shout out to Amanda on that. Yeah, you got all the you got the some of the letters in like characters. So I gotta like, wait a second, what is that real quick? And then all right, so give me a second and remind me. I believe it was Rodriguez or Roguzona, man, Rogue. Let me know if I'm pronouncing anything freaking wrong and stuff like that, right? But in terms of you, I know you had said to replace yours when you come. So remind me of that. I'm remembering now, but I may forget by the time it freaking comes up. So I want to make sure. Let me see who we got freaking next. Again, we're back in the free line. Billy the Kid, you are up. Let me see what's up. This one's called Sober.
It's hard to give a fuck what you think. Here, lay it out for you. I just need a new thing. When I spit it in the booth, it's a toothache. Awkward tension, put it where the truth thing. Telling me there's no excuse for my mood swings. I know it's a choice, it isn't a new thing. But picture yourself growing up when you only knew hate. So what am I supposed to do? Just forget it and get close to you? You wanna feel the real thing quick, pretending you need me to be a part of SEAL Team 6. Plus, it'll take time getting over you. How could sober me be with sober you? No one try to truly see the real me. Blip on the radar screen, ditch the real me quick. You can't blame me for keeping my guard up. I'm a target, my soul is arms up. And still you wonder why you say forever in doubt. Cause time ain't real, ho, forever is now. Skip emotion, but I'm with commitment. If there ain't we, you ain't getting the dick then. I ain't gonna argue with you from a distance. We listen and talk it out there in the instance. So what am I supposed to do? Just forget it and get close to you? It'll take time getting over you. How could sober me be with sober you?
Break out, we break down.
Which one of you guys sent the Apple Music link? You might have to replace that.
Now turn around, you knew I never settled for less. So why'd you come and stab my chest, huh? Maybe you just got bored. Yeah, that married life just isn't fun anymore. You love to remind them with the slam doors. Like, why the fuck you even offer your hand for? 4 hours later and we separated, thinking that he perpetrated all the shit that your mind has created. He never turned his back on you, cannot be debated. You're thinking he deserves an evil so heinous. Don't worry about it, he'll be okay. He'll forgive you one day, he don't go about it that way. Keep it all in, someone to blame. Take it all in, promise to shame. Maybe it's all just a bad dream. He's seen a few bad things. Hit the lights, please. His troubled soul doesn't flow at ease. Inner demons to appease until his other half leaves. So what am I supposed to do? Just forget it and get close to you. It'll take time getting over you. How could sober me be with sober you? Don't remember cold days stuck in the old ways. It's blurry, it's all haze. It's foggy in the mind
Got a
state.
7 from Blurred Zimmer.
Isn't in the right state. Nah, betting on his life, high stakes. So what am I supposed to do? Just forget it and get close to you. It'll take time getting over you. How could sober me over you?
Billy said I like the message. Same here from Gutter Beans. 8 from Gutter. And it's all a 7 from Skizzy. And then Blurred also, I think, had a freaking 7. Listen, so far, so good in terms of the overall, you know, performance and stuff like that. I do think that the vocals do need to come up a bit or whatnot, right? We want to have that full, you know, clarity and feel like we're listening to the official album version of anything. Outside of that, anytime the mix isn't quite there yet, you know, it'll always sit in like maybe a mixtape, you know, sort of freaking level or whatnot. But this is something that I do feel like has the potential to make a decent video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could do one of those, you and someone else reenacting the situation, or some, you know, 2 other people like in a relationship reenacting basically what you're talking about in the record or whatnot. And then at times, you know, if there are parts where, you know what I'm saying, like you're directly speaking to that person, like again, the actor, right, can sort of mouth some of those freaking words and stuff like that. So there's a lot of, I think, things that you can, you know, unpack with that or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So essentially just get the mix. What was the time on it? Hold on. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So it's you know, 20 seconds short of getting at that 3 minutes, but it's close enough. And if there was going to be any kind of extension, it would just be like, you know, maybe a feature or something like that. Like there is an essence in that production that could potentially use some type of melodic artist, you know what I mean? Maybe even like, you know, a female freaking singer or something like that going in there responding to, you know, essentially something that you're freaking saying. But yeah, not bad. Whatnot, you know what I mean? Could also be in the, since it's more more about being freaking sober as well, like whether you want to do it towards, you know, a girl or freaking drinks, I think it could work in there. You said don't need to work on much other than 100% confidence. Let's see, you know what I'm saying, appreciate that. You said 7 with different choices, you know what I'm saying, and the mix could be a freaking 9, not bad. You know what I'm saying, and yep, okay, I'll bring them up for show. Then I'll give it an 8. Amanda said, and then can I send in the beat? Yes, you can. Full disclosure, I try to freestyle to y'all. Leave an open verse anywhere in your song. I'm known to freestyle to everything, so goes without saying, you send a beat, I might do the same damn thing, unless it's a beat that is completely out of my style, in which I'll shut the hell up and just freaking let it freaking play because I will embarrass myself then, okay? Let me see. You know what I'm saying? I got 10 minutes before you gotta clock in. Well, hopefully you are freaking next. I don't know whether that is the freaking case and stuff like that. And also, you know, what email did you specifically send in? One of you guys essentially, right, said you were trying to replace an email or whatnot, but I will let you know that I don't see any duplicate emails from anyone. So I literally wouldn't even know which one is freaking yours. I do want to also let me see. Do I want to even search for this one or whatnot? What is it? Jalil, you sent this one from Apple Music or whatnot, but I don't recommend that because I don't have Apple Music, man. They'll only allow us to play a snippet, which I don't recommend either. So I'm gonna search this in YouTube. If I can find it, cool. If not, we're stuck with the snippet or you resending whatever you freaking have. Let me see. Oh, I think I found it. I think I found. Stop it.
Big ideas. Don't come easy.
All right, this is Make Up Part 2 by Jalil. Sending an Insta skip would stop this song right now and we'd play your song immediately. Just an FYI. He's 13.
I used to think we were childish, but I think that I know better now. We both said some shit we weren't proud of. I'm just glad that we could figure it out. You said you changed, it drove me insane. We was on the same page, but you went the wrong route. You got called out your name, I take the blame. I'm just glad that we can make up now. We fight just to make up, and now we back fighting again. I really don't like to argue.
As a reply to the original email, are you sure?
Just tell me what's on your mind, cause I don't really wanna fight. Can you just talk to me? Now you wanna say you through, even though we know it ain't true. Just wait till
I see it now, but that's the first time I'm seeing a email from you.
Just wait till I get home to you. Just wait till I get home. How I feel, I wish you knew. I'm so proud of how it grew. I put my feelings in the song, hoping that it change your point of view. Cut off all the hoes on the side, just so I can focus on me and you. So if you really down to ride, I'm trying to be stuck to you like love. How I feel, I wish you knew. I'm so proud of how it grew. I put my feelings in the song, hoping that it change your point of view. I cut off all the hoes on the side, just to focus on me and you. Some of you really down to ride, I'm trying to be stuck to you like love. We fight just to make up,
treated like a boss fight.
and now we back fighting again. I really don't like
That's the line right there.
Oh no, I swear I be so scared that we will end. Tell me what's on your mind, cause I don't really wanna fight. Can you just talk to me? Now you wanna say you through, even though we know it ain't true. Just wait till I get home to you.
Wait till I get home to you.
Wait till I get home. I'm up in the corner. There's a lot of time when I freaking wanna be a little freaking be in the motherfucker. I don't know my daughter. I don't even really know if I'm gonna shoot up in the water. See, you already started fading out the beat. I ain't even got nothing. Why does this keep freaking? See, I hate you because now I can't hit this clap button. Stop. Oh, I'm about to say. Okay, so overall, it was a good vibe with that record. If there's anything that I do gotta say outside of, let's hold the critique. Essentially, good melodies. I like a good almost R&B slow jam-esque record. And my main critique for this song is just like I bring out everything you did a lot more. Like I feel like, you know, you had really good melodies and stuff like that in there. You have a voice on you, but you were holding back just a little bit, right? And I know for you probably used the amount of energy that you did for more of a, you know, something a little bit more personal, sensual, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like, you know, you're talking directly, specifically, something intimate, right? So I do get that, but I want to hear just a little bit more power, you know what I'm saying, within some of those, you know, melodies and stuff like that. There definitely is a record within here, and yet another record that we could see a potential video for. So that would be something dope to see potentially or whatnot. But, you know, again, I have no idea what you would decide to do or whatnot. But yeah, man, not bad. Definitely want to hear something else from you as well and stuff like that. So don't be a stranger. Yeah, you just like clap. You know what I'm saying? Zip, I dig it. From Raguzona. That sounds like a pastry of some sort, you know what I'm saying? Or like some type of sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like a Subway. You know what I mean? How they got a nickname named the Hoagies and stuff like that. I feel like there's something within there. Give me a second. Dan B, welcome back. Long time no see as well. Good to see you. YNG Lando, you know what I'm saying? Was clapping freaking within there. Yeah, I had to wait a freaking second. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Mayu. How do I pronounce your name? Mayui? Nah, yeah. Let me know how to pronounce it, because I don't want to butcher your name and stuff like that. We had a 7 from Skizzy. We had a 8 from Gutta Beans. He said beat is nice. And you know what I'm saying? You know, I love the comment that you said before freaking that. Speaking of which, we got you up next, Gutta Beans. Right about now, we are back in the free line. Let's go ahead.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting. Hold on, let me take this freaking ad out. What do you say? 7 from Billy. You know, and just followed and submitted, man. That's what's up. Welcome and thank you. And let me see. Let me skip this. All right, so we got Gutta Beans right now with Pooh. Hopefully people don't think the record is Pooh. We had a 6 on the last one from YNG as well.
I'm a beast on this beat.
You a beast on the what?
Yeah, we all know this true.
Okay.
Cause I be going ham, so let me do what I do. And I stay rolling up gas, let the smoke out through the roof. Plus, you know I'm all about my honey. Like, my name was me, man. Every time I wake up, I gotta get it in. I'm about my gingerbread, call me the baker's man. What? I may run on the field like bacon, man, but I might pass them if they don't catch his reference then. Touch back when I'm in the zone. Now they wanna kick it, but I ain't with it. No. I tend to see them all tighten up, but sooner or later they all be running back like Emmett. Let's go. I scramble the scrimmage and screw up your image. While sitting on the plane, just champagne sipping. So stop trying to figure out just how I did it and stay in your own lane, man. Yo, don't business is so damn broke. Y'all can barely pay attention, cause every day you gotta juggle through rats and scissors. 100 acres would be great for help me to build a new place for me and my family to stay in. Oh my God, I gotta say what a wonderful feeling. It's mutual whenever we up in it. Murder and mixes with these them lyrics. Why? Cause I be a goddamn misfit. So forgive this man cause he spans on any beat you put up in his damn past. He don't care, he just go all in. I said he don't care, he just go all in. I'm a beast on his beats, a beast on his beat. Yeah, we all know the truth. Yeah, we all know the truth. Cause I be going ham. Yeah. So let me do what I do. Let me do what I do. And I stay rolling up gas. Let the smoke out through the roof. Let the smoke through the roof. Plus you know I'm all about my honey. Sweet. Like my name was Pooh. Yeah. Like my name was Pooh. Pooh. Like my name was Pooh. Yeah. Like my name was Pooh. Pooh. Like my name was Pooh. Yeah. And I stay rolling up gas. Let the smoke out through the roof. Let the smoke through the roof. Plus you know I'm all about my honey. Sweet. Like my name was Pooh. Like my name was power on his own horizon. Hovering over opposition's prevalent. Don't speculate the scene if it's clouded. When the rain it pours thunder showers. Honeycomb down on my diet because I have on my buzz and about me. It's swarming G, but it's normalcy because the coroner keep it on my body. Hold on, where we going with this one? I don't know, but it's about to be different. Pick out the little you gon' get the real one. Sit with the lyrics, yes, I got an ill toe. Whip, I guess I fit the description. Why? Cause I'm black, but I really don't get that. Mac in my back pocket and I'ma grip that. Split tops make it drop right in them ditches. I'm cold, I'm on, I'm rolling, I'm so focused. Oh, now you don't want no damn commotion. Why? Because you know me, I'm the one there. Be chosen, touch the bombs on the scene, leave out when it explosion. Goddamn, I'm ham with honey, so let it soak and chillin' in the car on the yacht, man. I'm just coasting while I'm counting up money, y'all going through the motions. And I'm doing all this just for promotions. I'm a beast on this beat. You're beast on the what? Yeah, we all know the truth. Yeah, we all know the truth. Cause I be going ham. Yeah. So let me do what I do. Let me do what I do. And I stay rolling up gas. Let the smoke out through the roof. Let the smoke through the roof. Plus you know I'm all about my honey. Sweet. Like my name was Pooh. Like your name was who? Like my name was Pooh. Like your name was who? Like my name was Pooh. Like your name was who? Like my name was Pooh. Like your name was who? Like my name was Pooh. Like your name was who? And I stay rolling up gas. Let the smoke out through the roof. Let the smoke through the roof. Plus you know I'm all about my honey. Sweet. Like my name was Pooh. Like my name was.
I'm running out of time.
Got a beans, got a beans, got a beans. With Pooh. You know what I'm saying? This one for you, a little bit of a classic record, as I have heard this from you on the show. No changes from any of the last times that I, of course, freaking heard it. If I'm going to sort of like re-review it and, you know what I'm saying, still see anything that I would still like to be better in the record, you know what I'm saying? It would simply be, you know, just the overall quality and stuff like that, right? I think this is still one of you know, like if we have a top 5, not from all the artists, but like I tried to figure out my top 5 and 10 songs from my top favorite 5 and 10 songs from each artist who sends to the show, right? Some songs are not, you know, so not so much my favorite, and then there are ones that, like, when you're not in the building, that when another artist sends something and I want to show them like a similar dope artist and like who they should work with, I'm often playing some of those records from y'all and stuff like that. So this is a little bit freaking up there if I was gonna give, you know, say an example for something. The beat is simple. You know, you have a chorus in here. That's something that we really haven't talked about freaking today as well. There are some artists who will just kind of rap on beats and you guys will, you know, kind of forget to you know, actually make a song and stuff like that. We want to hear you rap and we want to see what you would potentially do with a freaking chorus. And if you can't think of one, always outsource, man. See what another artist, you know what I'm saying, would do. Put a challenge out. It's free and easy on something like TikTok, freaking IG, YouTube. Literally all you got to do is allow people to duet with it. And I find that just one of the dopest ways to collab with artists and promote your record, because people will come out of the woodworks, man. There will be people who will like, oh shit, I play guitar, let me, you know what I mean? And they'll play guitar over whatever you freaking have, or violin or something like that. People will come in with drums and they'll sort of, you know, each stitch their own things, you know, together and stuff like that. So you want your things to have that or whatnot. Who the shit that? Who don't shit that skip right there? I see a 3-song back-to-back from Skizzy Blaze. You're being put in right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and activate that in just a moment or whatnot. He said sound like battle rappers, Kid Reckless, stuff like that. 8.5. That was fire for real and stuff like that. Not bad. You know what I'm saying? Clap, clap, clap. You know what I'm saying? So y'all hitting those. Paranex said, tough, beat catchy from YNG. So not bad, you know what I'm saying? Also something you could potentially do a video to for people in the chat or whatnot. Then Gutter said he's looking for a new engineer and stuff like that. Where are you located? What area are you located? So the people will know. In case there are some engineers, you know what I'm saying, freaking out there. You know, but overall, you know, that's another thing. Make sure y'all go to a studio if you guys get the chance. Nothing wrong with recording yourselves. I feel like every artist needs to go through that phase and, you know, be comfortable just hearing yourself on the mic, figuring out all the different random beats that you may test out your styles on and stuff like that. And then when you're comfortable, when you're confident, get to a studio, listen to the advice of, you know, the engineer, you know what I'm saying? If like you end up butting heads with sort of certain things that you might want to do, you know I'm always willing to give the artist 2 different versions and stuff like that. Like I'll be like, look, let's do it your way, and then we'll do a version, you know what I'm saying, my way. I'll give you both versions, you know what I'm saying, mixed and mastered. That way you can test them out on, you know, an audience and, you know, see how they feel or whatnot. And you go by there or whatnot. What did Kid Reckless say? He said, damn, I just got skipped or whatnot. What, did you also skip the line or something like that?
Searching for the master sword. You guys are really bad at spitting rhymes, and you ain't real and have no skills, and so I mastered yours. I could have been killed running past the horde of zombies when I crashed the card and smashed it, blasted 4 magic doors. And man, you know how all these bastards are. I'm like Aladdin when he traps Jabbar inside a lamp for acting hard when all he had to do was spit a rap or just beatbox to go distract the guards. I got 100 rupees planted on my MasterCard. Don't make me taste a chicken, take it, make it, take a listen to my new mixtape and mention it to other raving pigeons. Okay. I'll take a sword and stick it into any dude who's out there pillaging and raping women. Right. Don't make me make you come up missing, cause that ain't the mission. I used to date this fat girl who I brought home one time, but then she up and ate the kitchen. I used to feel safer on cops until somehow we all became the victim. Now let me try and paint the vision.
You gotta watch the show on YouTube to even know what's freaking going on and shit like that. It's a cutaway that accompanies the fact that we're gonna do the 3-song back-to-back or whatnot. I got a few of those for different freaking things. Some got my songs in it, some got other artists' songs from the show, as you will find out. Give me a moment to just load these up and we'll get right in the cusp. Oh my goodness. As a matter of fact, you might be able to send one more. Thanks to Super Steve putting in just something on the super chat freaking earlier or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, that actually brought it to the amount that we have, you know, if you were doing a 4-song back-to-back. So if you want to send one more, you know what I'm saying, you freaking can, and then we'll add it to these freaking 3 or whatnot. But let's get it in. So we can this first one is Skizzy Blaze featuring Visa De Niro.
Claim they hood, stay snitching, fake bitches. All the same, claim different fake bitches. Claim they loyal, stay switching, fake bitches. Bound to follow rules of the snakes, written fake bitches. Claim they hood, stay snitching, fake bitches. All the same, claim different fake bitches. Claim they loyal, stay switching, fake bitches. Bound to follow rules of the snakes, written.
You know I ain't a fake bitch. Type of thought, get a drop off with your switch. Never picture me lacking. I'm with the baddies, I'm strapped, and I catch you lacking while gassing. Just blame the bitches you gassing with all that fake love. Let me guess, you told them you the plug, but you told them I'm your runner and your muscle with the club. It'll only set you up. Baddies always love a thug. You're sipping ass, dissing over bitches, get you plugged. You saying, come on, Brody. I was wavy off the yak. Come on, nigga, you know me. Hey, yeah, nigga, you know me. This 40 cal, gotta make sure you no longer my homie. You know I know where your homie. Religious man all alone, but you lying around Brody's. Probably snitching on Cody's paperwork. You know Cody. Black and white's where your soul be. Face to face, watch your soul be.
Fake bitches. Claim they hood, stay snitching, fake bitches. All the same, claim different fake bitches. Claim they loyal, stay switching, fake bitches. Bound to follow rules of the snakes, written fake bitches. Claim they hood, stay stay snitching fake bitches. All the same, claim different fake bitches. Claim they loyal, stay switching fake bitches. By the file rules that the snakes written. Fuck a fake bitch, give them a facelift. Face it, throw them up under the basement. Don't have the patience to deal with fakeness. Get on my zone, I'm destined for greatness. Snitch motherfuckers, bitch motherfuckers. On my last nerve, better quit motherfuckers. This motherfucker, that motherfucker. Loyal to a T, but they ratting on their brother. Nah, I can't fuck with that shit. Duct tape stretched out, making it drastic. Roots in a fashion, rope carpet fabric, make them disappear. Performing my magic, it's tragic. Abracadabra, you real as a ghost. That's why I'm laughing, why I stay bashing. Your head's so graphic. Sleep easy after cause I follow the tactics. Fake bitches, claim they hood, stay snitching fake bitches. All the same, claim different fake bitches. Claim they loyal, stay switching fake bitches. Bound to follow rules that the snakes written fake bitches. Claim they hood, stay snitching fake bitches. All the same, claim different fake bitches. Claim they loyal, stay switching fake bitches. Bound to follow rules that the snakes written.
You wonder every fake and shit. You probably getting in up in the lake and shit. A lot of times I would talk to Ricky Lake and shit, and she would be like, you know what, I just want a cake and shit. So I would make sure that I'm making it. There's a lot of type of people that you're making fit. Listen, dog, me and you, we can make a hit bacon grits. There's a lot of shaking in this house because of the fireness of the beat. So, not bad, you know what I'm saying? Listen, as soon as that beat, you know, came in, you know what I'm saying? Freaking drums and, you know, certain aspects, man, you know, it had that sort of epic feel. Good energy to it. Something, once again, like a lot of you guys are sending records that I couldn't picture, you know, a little bit of a video kind of situation for it. Would I see this on the radio? Probably not, because you'd have to edit bitches to something freaking else or whatnot, right? And then you get deciding whether or not you just want to bleep it out each time or replace it with another word, which, like, depending on how you feel, like, again, it really depends. Like, different people will feel weird hearing the other version or whatnot. We talk about something as simple as, like, Tyga's Rack City Chick, Rack City Chick, right? Which he basically had to make that clean version, right? But it was Rack City Bitch, Rack City Bitch. That's what he said, you know what I'm saying, at first. So you'd have to essentially do that. There is also, while I hear some clarity in some of the vocals, there are some parts in certain places that did still feel like, you know, there needed to be some mixing done or whatnot. Like, it almost felt like certain things were getting louder for a freaking second or whatnot, or almost just ever so slightly distorted. But I could hear everything and, you know, enjoyed that freaking track or whatnot. You already know, I also celebrate the fact that it is 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Okay. He said it's not a radio song. And, like, again, I'm totally aware that not every record that we make is for the radio, the club. You know, we are literally simply here to figure out how could we best market any record that comes to the freaking show, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? What needs to happen to it before it gets to certain points, or, you know what I'm saying, what's able to happen, you know what I'm saying, to it freaking now, and like vice versa or whatnot. But sometimes we don't know we literally don't know sometimes what are the right records to sort of make that single, make that record that we put on, you know what I'm saying, the radio, and do the videos freaking too. Like, literally, there are no rules, right? Tierra Whack. Let's put this into perspective real quick. I haven't heard Tierra Whack yet on the radio, but she's known in certain freaking circles. Certain people know. I think she's still in between indie and freaking mainstream freaking at this point. But one of the dopest things she had done was do music videos to, like, every song on her Whack World project, right? And
all of the songs, I think, maybe were a little bit freaking short or whatnot. So it made it a little bit more, you know, doable for people who did want to watch the whole, you know, every video like back to back. The videos connected and or just led into each other in, you know, very creative ways and stuff like that. Definitely something I would recommend, you know what I'm saying, watching. But, you know, again, you can do whatever you want with whatever you want, but there are certain records that, like, you know, I still think are often better for, you know what I'm saying, radio and stuff like that. And I'm still wondering, like, why haven't I heard her, you know what I'm saying, on the radio? Why haven't I heard, like, I think, honestly, I only heard, like, one Logic song. The I don't wanna die, you know what I'm saying? Like, that one, that was the only Logic song that I remember freaking hearing on the radio. And in terms of Joyner Lucas, like, he's had a lot of freaking hits. And at least freaking out here, once again, I can't remember hearing a lot of the ones that I've seen the videos freaking to on it. So it really depends on what you want to do with, you know, your promotion. Let's go ahead and play the second song in a moment or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. And he said that go hard. T Stewie freaking said 7.5 from Kid Reckless. K Melody, I got you as well. We got 4 that we're playing from this artist real quick. He said fake snitches. She may have found the word. She may have found the word and stuff like that easily, very easily. I think the second one is Feels Different.
The whole brand up. This is what the fuck I'm doing now. Check.
Fake snitches. Okay.
Keep on moving. Feels different. Gray skies fade away. My mission, make life stay this way. Quit wishing, just go pave the way. Caught slipping, it's like a tidal wave. Feels different. Gray skies fade away. My mission, make life stay this way. Quit wishing, just go pave the way. Caught slipping, it's like a tidal wave. When I smoke this potent, live in the moment. Blunt always rolled up when I was growing up. Now I use music to grow, it's therapeutic. Motivate myself, make the slogan, just do it. Good ways to live by. Stay positive when in my zone. On my own, think down the road. Where will I go? Where will I be when 80 years old? Still to be, still kicking it. I got this vision, kid, to be living big. Everything I used to do, I do different. Change my lifestyle, one step at a time. Yeah, it takes a while, just stay on course. Don't go losing focus. Fix all those mistakes you make, it's not hopeless. Hold on, cause you learn how to cope with everything life throws, keep moving forward. Feels different, gray skies fade away. My mission, make life stay this way. Quit wishing,
one of those like look up at the sky.
Caught slipping, it's like a tidal wave. Feels different, gray skies fade away. My mission, make life stay this way. Quit wishing, just go pave the way. Caught slipping, it's like a tidal wave. Can't live in the past, it ain't like that. Improve your own mental state, go get your life back. Right on track, you can do this, bro. Got faith, we all still got room to grow. As humans, keep it moving. Never turn back around, keep on pursuing what you wanna be. Don't be a wannabe, do this. I don't care if they mock me, it's a movement. I will spread positive with my music. This is what I'm doing. If you think it's stupid, I won't talk to you. Live how you want, nobody's stopping you. It don't bother me, don't bother me. Not bottling up my emotions so deep. Let it out through song, it's my therapy. You don't have to agree, I'ma just let it be. Feels different, gray skies fade away. My mission, make life stay this way. Quit wishing, just go pave the way. Caught slipping, it's like a tidal wave. Feels different, gray skies fade away. My mission, make life stay this way. Quit wishing, just go pave the way. Caught slipping, it's like a tidal wave.
Caught slipping, got attack, gotta win in the farms and caught chicken. Oh shit, man, I freaking don't even know what to do when you know what I'm off.
Do shit for yourself.
Sit here.
Better yourself. Keep grinding every day. Keep grinding every day. Never stop.
Alright, so look, I want to be completely honest with you. Because this is what we do. I think it was off to a good start. You know, it's more of a real record, something of a life music record to some people who have, you know, come to the freaking show and know what that is. It's basically when an artist, you know, gets in with a more real record, more conviction, talks about the struggle, how they'll get through whatever they've been through, the people they lost, you know what I'm saying? Certain freaking things like that, right? So I do like the content. I feel like you're going into a real place. Who wouldn't freaking like that? However, I wasn't a fan of like the delivery outside of the chorus. The chorus was freaking cool. I didn't mind that, but the verses, I felt like, you know, they could be a lot better or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? When I listen to you guys, essentially, you know, I'm always listening for, okay, if this artist was on stage, you know, is what they are saying and how they're rapping it good enough to make me want to say what they're saying while they're saying it, right? You know what I'm saying? Again, when you have a song that you love, you eventually know the words and you start, you know, rapping it while, you know, the artist is freaking there, if you're able to go see them freaking live and stuff like that. And, you know, if the delivery is, you know, maybe not up to par or just a little bit too different, we end up just kind of staring at the artist while they're up there. You know what I'm saying? We'll still listen to what they got to freaking say, but in terms of the delivery being dope enough to want to replicate and make it a cover and stuff like that, I did think that the verse delivery needed work, you know what I'm saying, in that, right? You know what I'm saying? Ironically though, this record had a better mix, I would say, you know what I'm saying, on your vocals than on the last one. But I liked your delivery more on the last record or whatnot. You know, she ain't hopefully that makes some kind of freaking sense to you and stuff like that. I mean, and again, trust me, the one thing I always have said is, you know, any record that you have like piano samples or something like that too, if you learn how to play piano and then perform whatever songs that you have, they will always be 10 times better or whatnot. And I was thinking about that same aspect with this, and like it didn't feel like it would make the verses better, but you know, again, the chorus is where I saw and heard the most potential on that one or whatnot. We are going to get into your third one in just a moment, but yeah, not bad. I'm figuring that. We got 8.5 from Gudda Beans on figuring that one. He said, okay, I'll try to fix that. Thank you for the honest Steven. So thank you for letting me be honest as well. Because again, as I want you guys to always understand, as I said before, I'm always trying to find my favorite songs from you. It's not often that we get to tell a Jay-Z, a M, a Busta, anybody, like when they're working on records, you know, what could have been better, and then, you know, them having that ability to go in and fix it or whatnot. So this is why I love the ability for us to do this show. I always wanted to do, you know, artist development and stuff like that. And while I'm not able to be in the studio with y'all and stuff like that, this is one way that you can sort of get some of that feedback from me about, you know, what you should potentially freaking change, if anything. But this record does have potential, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying throw it away or do anything like that. Just like figure out what you should really do, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, the verses and some of that freaking delivery or whatnot. Get it up to par with where, you know, that chorus is, figure that out. What do you say? I sent in the craziest beat. Y'all gonna hear freaking all day. Can't wait to freaking hear that and shit like that. And K Melody said, yeah, it was like a 5.26. 5.26. And then we had Kid Reckless with a freaking 6 on that. And what did Amanda Shay and stuff like that? Everyone, let me not do that again. Let me go into the third. Oh wait, let me see where your fourth one is. I almost forgot. We have this one. I don't know if you sent the fourth one though.
positive music.
Did you?
Middle of the night, looking for some love. Look above to the star as a diamond in the rough. Down under, now where anything reside. No good in the abyss, self-reflective lies. Till we learn to love ourselves, won't get love from no one else. That's just a fact. Let's all learn to love ourselves, feel blessed for what's dealt in the first place. Sometimes the best gifts are given in the worst ways. Take it from me, arms scarred for life. Every time I see, I think, okay, I'll be alright. Nowhere to run, no reason to fight. Can't escape your own mind, never in your own sight. Go look in the mirror, might see things clearer. Recovered drug user, never felt realer. I appear more, look at my demeanor. Cool, calm, collected, move forward, big dreamer. Till now I was stuck in a rut. Ain't no way to go, I was moving too much. Searching for help, music is the crutch. Now it's the day, cause I've had enough. I gotta believe in myself, other people do. Why can't I see myself the way that they do? Perspective, different views for all of us. Don't understand when you can't see what the problem was. Middle of the night, looking for some love. Look above to the star as a diamond in the rough. Down under, now where anything reside. No good in the abyss, self-reflective lies. Till we learn to love ourselves, won't get love from no one else. That's just a fact. Let's all learn to love ourselves, feel blessed for what's dealt in the first place. Sometimes the best gifts are given in the worst ways. Never go judge a book by its cover. Study every word in order to discover. No need to suffer, we all got each other. Sometimes loved ones are foes undercover. In disguise, wear a mask, show their eyes. Window to the soul, exposing all their lies. Happens every time, vision is mine. Act like I'm blind while I'm losing my mind. Can't sit there and tell me how I see it so clearly as history starts repeating. Same thing over and over. Stood up too long to start falling over. Gotta stay sober, that's my only chance at a better life. Take it into my hands, pulled it out of the sand. Buried so deep, what if I can't? Then history repeats. Middle of the night, looking for some love. Look above
On this
to the
one, you
stars
sounded like
as
a few
diamond in the
different
rough.
artists.
Down under, now where anything reside. No good in the abyss,
In different ways,
self-reflective
like
lies.
big
Till we
pun,
learn to love ourselves, won't get love from no one else. That's just a fact. Let's all learn to love ourselves, feel blessed for what's dealt in the first place. Sometimes the best gifts are given in the worst ways.
I'm trying to think of who else or whatnot. Okay, so I will say the delivery on this one was a bit better than the last one, but then the mix, on this one still needed to be cleaned up or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of like static or air in certain spaces within your vocals that we can hear and stuff like that. That when it comes to mixing and mastering freaking songs, know that it is work, right? Because you have to do essentially a lot of the detailing and making sure that any unwarranted like breaths or pops and clicks and just extra artifacts that shouldn't be there, you do have to sort of clean those up. You have to then make sure you're balancing, where your vocals, are at on the freaking track. Putting the right amount of reverb. Don't want it to be too dry. You don't want to add too much to where you sound like you're in a cave or in a hallway or freaking something freaking like that. And then, there's just the aspect of, when we are able to hear a song and enjoy it and almost forget what we're doing here, like at a review show, and essentially like we try to look for, the things that just need to be a little bit freaking better or whatnot. But when you can make us forget that we're here to freaking do that and we can just enjoy a song, that's when you'll know that you got an A+ on, whatever record that you have. But this one also has that same potential of the last one. It has a piano in the production, right? And I do feel like this would benefit from that piano thing I was talking about. Again, learning how to play piano, play it, perform the freaking song, you know what I'm saying? And I always, like, a lot of you guys are sometimes a little just iffy about doing that, you don't have the confidence yet and stuff like that. Essentially, again, if you know how to freaking play, you gotta ease people in with other songs first, right? So give them the like Tupac, I Ain't Mad at Ya. Give them the what's the song that like, again, play some of the known songs. You know what I'm saying? Just on piano. That will always bring anybody from anywhere. Like, oh shit, like they can play that on piano. You know what I mean? They'll always be impressed there. And then you just, at some point, start actually doing your own song. You know what I'm saying? They won't find it, you know what I'm saying, familiar, but they'll know that, you know what I'm saying, you also make something. You can, like, you know, mention that after the fact or whatever the case. But I guarantee you, you know what I'm saying, you pull out a guitar, you pull out well, you can't pull out a piano and shit, but you know what I'm saying, man. When you play the familiar freaking things and then you lead them into, you know, the thing, they'll always pull out their phones or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You could have a violin, a flute, and you know what I'm saying, just playing some Dr. Dre-ish, and they are going to freaking eat it up. So, you know what I'm saying? You have the ability. Okay, hold on. I think we got the fourth one from him. Then we got K Melody coming up right after that. She also sent a skip. Thank you for your patience. He had sent this fourth song before you had got that skip in. So we got you. Then we'll get back in the jam. Zip had a 3 on that. Let me see. Official Billy said I give it a 5 or 6. Hannah gave it a 3 on that last one.
I've been strung out, hitting pipes down and out at the bottom. Don't know where I'm going.
7.
Might be lost, got a problem. Always south from head spinning, atmosphere revolving. Dead inside, rolling up, smoking on concoctions, looking for a light. Wrong stuff in the pipe. Went for dabs, ended up getting nice.
Okay, Melody
It's
heard
alright,
pun too.
only for one night. That's what I'm saying. Plus it's helping me to write. Justify the wrong. Never makes it right. Search for a purpose, don't see one in sight. Left blind, look into the devil's eyes. Shut tight, see all the demons that I hide. Inside my mind is where they reside. Yo, and pick a side. One might slide, the other's got pride. His head held high. Hurry up and choose, you're running out of time. Life is not forever. We have to learn to make the best of the limited time that we are given. Let go of the past, move on to the future, focus on the present. Only then will you find peace.
Time is of the essence. Life's a series of lessons, ups and downs, highs and lows, all the cursings and blessings. Is it really worth me confessing my sins and wrongdoings? Put them on a tune for people to sing along to it? But realistically, there ain't nobody listening. So deal with the pain and the misery, you keep on moving. Roll with the punches, follow hunches, we all do it. Go out and make a bunch of memories and hold on to them. If you fall, you gotta get back up and keep grooving. Despite the breaks, the situations and confusions. Just keep pushing through all of it, looking for knowledge, seeking the truth. Good times, good vibes, and good music. Although they say the good die young. So are you inferior or exceptional to make it this long? I ain't judging, I'm just asking. My opinion doesn't matter. That's a different chapter. That's another song to be sung.
Not bad though. A lot of times I really don't wanna be freaking a dude, freaking that you didn't pass for a fast, so freaking I don't know how the hell freaking I'm a rap, so freaking another time. Another piano joint. Honestly, man, I never get tired of these. I never get tired of any joint that just has a piano. Depending on how it's played, it'll take on like different vibes and stuff like that, right? Like this one feels, you know, very almost jazz centric, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even, you know, could have been R&B and stuff like that, depending on. But it's that like living the lavish life kind of overall feel. Yes, another record that I, you know, would get a proper mix on and stuff like that. Just again. So you have a consistency of, you know, professional records and stuff like that. One thing that we cannot control is if you just tell someone that you rap, right? Which is what we always do. Oh yeah, I rap, right? And they go, oh yeah, what's your name? And shit like that. The moment they look you up, you have no control over what song that they play. right? So if they just hit play on Spotify, it's gonna play a random song of yours and stuff like that, right? So you want every song that you have to be top notch, so you don't have to go, skip to the next one. No, wait, hey, no, my verse on that's cool, but hey, go to this specifically right here. Like, everything that we make has to, be our favorite song, so that, we can just, let people see the catalog and, enjoy themselves over freaking time. You've all been through certain artists like that. If you can remember what maybe top 3 artists might have given you that same feeling of the first time you heard them, and then you had to go back and see what did their first album sound like, what was the second album, what are the freestyles, do they have live performances or whatnot. When you come across an artist that you like, you sort of freaking do that or whatnot. I appreciate you figuring that. Let me see. I am not, but thank you for your interest. Got 3 kids, 3 little babies, 3 little munchkins. Let me see. We got K Melody coming up, you know what I'm saying, next or whatnot. Shout out to Don B also on the feature on that record. I think he did a good job as well and so like that, man. Shout out to features fitting the freaking bill or whatnot. And what do you say? A lot of people tell you Big Pun and stuff like that. Yeah, you can hear it a little bit in the voice. You don't have the same like intricate rhyme patterns and wordplay that Pun does, but there's something in like the voice, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I hear Big, sometimes I hear Pun, and then there's this just straight side of you. Is there any, like, I hear some maybe Spanish or something like that, and like, again, I have no idea. I'm just going off what I'm freaking hearing. You sound like you have something within your freaking dialect as well, so that might add an extra little bit of a flair there and stuff like that as well. Give me a second so we can throw K Melodies in the jam.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie,
they broke my heart.
I'm playing old school games where it's all
Listen, I'm still honored. I'm still honored.
I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be just because.
Alright, K Melody right now with a 1 song, and as I said in the chat, your guys are in for a treat, cause she comes with it. If you want to talk about consistency, like I'm giving you the deets beforehand. I don't care. Just because I already freaking know whatnot, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a vibe. She takes her music seriously. Got a good voice on her and stuff like that. So, catch a vibe right now. Let's go ahead and throw this one in. You guys give your thoughts or whatnot. Y'all can call Cap or whatever. But she's pretty consistent.
Days of laughter and tranquility. Will you come and catch a vibe with me? Let's catch a vibe. Let's catch a vibe.
It's almost a slight different genre for her too.
Let's catch a vibe.
Is that you on the guitar? song per artist. When you sing the song and you sing it to the show, when you gotta make sure you sing the hardest. A lot of times I wanna rap on this regardless. I don't know what the hell I'ma do, but I can freaking tell y'all that a lot of time when I'm up in the yard, I don't even know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. I fucked it up. I don't know what the hell I'm about to do, but I do know what I want. And I like to die when I rhyme, and I don't know what the hell's on my mind. And I wanna tell you that I wanna find it, and I don't even know what the hell I'm finding. And you know I shine, but I'm a
sunset. We don't have to go home yet. Meet me in the park, lay under the stars. We'll be back till the morning. Just relax, watch the sunset. Watch the sunset.
And Jay Birds the World's in this kid too.
Meet me in the park, lay under the stars. I'll be vibing till the morning. Let's catch a vibe. Let's catch a vibe.
Let's find out. Oh, the final boss comment. All right, so very different, of course, from K-Man. Like, look, she is a very universal artist, is what you're seeing, right? She can get in here in something that sounds a little bit more alternative rock. And her voice just sounds, you know what I'm saying, perfect. It's nice, it's soothing. One of you guys said it makes you want to meditate, right? You know what I'm saying? I agree 100%. It does its job in that lane. And it didn't need anything too crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? There was a point where it looked like a bunch of drums and stuff might have started to want to come in for a second, but you know what I'm saying? You kept it freaking subtle and just, you know what I'm saying, chill or whatnot. Which again, I still want to remind artists, there's still nothing wrong with that type of escalation as well, right? Because you're still building a song. So if it starts off with that very soft, just like slow acoustic, you know what I'm saying, then eventually some actual drums and you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, at some point, some violins and, you know what I mean? Like, you can escalate however you want for different performances, different versions of the record. There are no rules to this ish. As a matter of fact, I remember hearing two different versions of an artist's song literally on two different albums, right? And it was literally the same song, just on one album it was slower, and then on the other one it was like a little bit faster and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it was two completely different albums, same exact song. There are no freaking rules as long as you do it in a good way and, you know, don't try to cut corners or whatnot. And again, I'm usually hearing her in straight up, you know, R&B, slow jam, still within something, you know, more vibe centric. But this, you know, allows her to, you know, get, honestly, Haley from Paramore could have got on this with her. You know what I'm saying? It's that close to alternative rock where, you know what I'm saying, you could have got some of those artists, you know what I'm saying, sort of going back and forth or whatnot. And I think that would be an interesting sort of collab or whatnot. So keep doing what you got to do. Mix is great. You know what I'm saying? YNG freaking said 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Agreed. So Jay versus the world essentially hit us up with we were gonna get right back in the free line, and then Jay said, I gotta show people who the final, or I gotta remind the chat who the final boss is. So he wanted to try his hand at another freaking thing. And just to remind freaking artists, if you were played in the free line, we play one song per artist in the free line. Any extra songs do have to be, you know what I'm saying, skips so that you can be played. Skips are also a way for you to get played faster. Or again, we have different tiers if you want a certain amount played in a back-to-back fashion or whatnot. It's 10 for one song, 15 for two songs back-to-back, 25 for three songs back-to-back. We have the takeover skips, which are 6 songs back-to-back for 50 and more or whatnot. But hold on, we just got a one song from Jay vs. the World, then we should be back in the free line.
Diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie,
because I want to get to y'all too.
I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs, you know me. I love gold.
You said I'm glad this song was playing. It's the calm before the storm. I have no idea. I have no idea what Jay versus the world has freaking saying, you know what I'm saying, for this. You know what I'm saying? But I am intrigued, and so we will find out. Thank y'all for your patience. He said, too bad I'm the final boss for real. Everybody wants to be the final boss. This is
I told myself and my mom I'ma do better. I get the money to count up the new cheddar. I send a pack in the mail, that's some new cheddar. I send a pack in the mail, that's a new letter. Look in the sky in the closet, some new weather. Look at your bitch on my side, better come get her. I don't want your hoe, man, come get her. I can't talk to bro bitches, I'm just getting to my riches. I can't talk to bro bitches, I'm just getting to my riches. I can't pay for bro bitches, she better come here, clean these dishes. I can't pay for bro bitches, she better come here, get these dishes. Walk in the room with the Glock on my side. Hop in the Uber, we ready to ride. Look at my sweater, I'm clean like some Tide. We sit together, we Bonnie and Clyde. First we gon' conquer and then we divide. Niggas be bitches, not going outside. Go to Busch Gardens, we get on the ride. Water on me, I'ma drip like beside. I got it, they got it, she got it, we want it. They on it, they on it, wait on it, wait on it. Max, I'm still poppin', Max, I'm not stopping. Max, you not dropping, guess what I'm still dropping. Every time my beat drop, your head bobbing. I'ma dunk your ass, OB topping. I'ma shoot in your ass like the Green Goblin. I'm a Batman and shit, I don't need robbing. I told myself and my mom I'ma do better. I get the money to count up the new cheddar. I send a pack in the mail, that's some new cheddar. I send a pack in the mail, that's a new letter. Look in the sky in the closet, some new weather.
For that part of the video, you should like get in the Batmobile, and then the passenger door just closes before Robin gets in. You just drive off.
I can't talk to bro bitches, I'm just getting to my riches. I can't pay for bro bitches, she better come here, clean these dishes. I can't pay for bro bitches, she better come here, get these dishes.
Go and get the dish and shit, and let the time that the wonder freaking hop up in the water with the fish and shit. I don't know what is even happening, but right now I really wish that I was rich and shit. It's cool that I was like chilling in the building and like, listen, dog, if you.
I don't know what I was gonna say, so. And also the beat. Oh, so the beat wants to keep going. I thought you was about to leave me since you was just leaving out with the drums. All right, Jay versus the world. Redeeming himself a little bit from the earlier record that he had in the free line. You know what I'm saying? I do think that this one does have far more potential, you know what I'm saying, than of course the other one that we heard. It's catchy, simple. There will still be people who will want, you know, a little bit more, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, energy, possibly for you to get on, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, you know, aggressive or whatnot. And then there's the making the song a little bit longer, right? I always recommend it for most artists because it's your chance to really show people what you can do, right? And it's only if people are bored with what you're doing, if you're too repetitive, if you're not saying anything, that people want the song to end a lot sooner or whatnot, right? So a lot of you guys simply do the work. Know that people will be there to listen if you actually try to figure out. Like literally, you have to go line by line, but also verse by verse or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? With the first verse, see where you freaking go. Okay, I tackled it this way. What can I do if I add another one in here? And often, same freaking thing. If you can't think of something else to do, a feature extending the song is always a good thing. Obviously, the right feature is, you know, a little bit of a freaking thing too. And I tend to recommend you guys do the challenges sometimes, as opposed to, you know, there are those times where we do pick certain people and we go, oh yeah, man, you know, hop on this record, let me see what you freaking do, and they do an aight job, and we still keep them on the freaking record and stuff like that. We have to stop. We have to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? We have to basically, if they do an okay job, we have to allow them to go and try to do a better verse or something like that. That way the song can stand out, you know what I'm saying, on its own 2 feet, with and or, you know what I'm saying, without. But also, if they don't, you have to have the courage to tell that artist, yeah, you're probably not going to make this version of the record, and, you know, find another one. But this is why challenges are the best way to do it, because you can have a lot of different artists, you know, approach it, and then, you know, do reactions of your own to those people who sort of like, you know, show you what they got. And, you know, you can also let the fans sort of help you choose the best version for that sort of track or whatnot. Because again, if they let you know, like, yo, definitely put that artist, they're letting you know that this is what they would listen to with that combination. So not bad. And stuff like that. What did you guys think over the 1 to 10 Indian feedback? E is welcome. What do you say? Doggy and Doggy and the Froggy style. Bow wow 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 hippie yo hippie.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned.
Not
My
bad,
brain
10.5.
like a unicorn.
Hold on. We are back in the for real line, children. Are you happy? Nope, that's not the button. Are you happy? Nope, that's not the button. Are you happy? Nope, that's not the button. Are you happy? Where the freak is the... That's it. Hold on. Click this button right freaking here. Gotta go in here just to hit this. I'm over here hitting random buttons and shit. All right, let's go. We have 30 minutes left of the show. So what I might do is, to get more of you guys freaking played fast, is, you know, you already know, man, 1 minute mode.
1 minute mode activate.
What that means is, if it's not a skip, all the remaining records will be played only for about a minute. You have 1 minute to impress. And listen, what I'm actually gonna freaking do is, if your record does make me want to hear more, I'm basically gonna tell you to resend the record on our, you know, later show or whatnot, because I will be coming back live later through the night as well. So good luck. 1 minute on the clock.
It looks like you lost another one.
What is this, a beat? Super Steve.
Barely ever seen a beat like Lacey, dog. Some of these people barely ever in the streets. And listen, I don't even wanna like really ever be discreet. And like a lot of freaking artists, like you'll never like the beat. And I be trying to rap about shit. Listen, I didn't have a plan to even rap up on this. Everybody comes to the freaking show, they're like, Chris, Nonsenze, can you freaking stop it? I'm like, nah, y'all just sit down and be patient. You know that there's a lot of things that you could freaking learn whenever that we waiting. We hating
on the freaking shit that we don't know. And like you send a beat, so I guess I sit down, Joe, I can flow just like a little bit. Freaking my kids will always wonder where all of the Skittles went, but I freaking ate this shit and I know what the hell to freaking do when I open up your door. People like, nigga, there's no way you take a photo with your clothes. Stop. Who could y'all hear on this for real? What you say? I'm the king of curses. The king of curses. I bring the nurses. I'm about to freaking tell all of y'all they the nurses. It's okay, friend. Oh. This, of course, is a beat. You said new demo. I mean, you didn't even. I wouldn't say it's a demo. If you don't put any vocals on it. Wait! You made me forget about the whole 1 minute thing. Damn it! I feel like the prize is you getting more playtime if I end up forgetting, you know what I'm saying? Overall, you know, it's a decent beat. Feels like something that we potentially have heard before. I mean, I think we've heard those type of beats about 1 million times or whatnot. Such is the name for type beats, right? But there's always that side of me that wants y'all to get out of that stage. Why? Well, because you don't have an identity until you do that, right? People hear this beat and they hear the same hundreds of artists that they've heard on these type of beats before. They hear the same, producer who, produced it. They don't at all think about, whatever individual producer, you know what I'm saying, might have freaking got to it. So you guys do have to work on figuring out what can I change to make this different? What can I change to make it mine, right? In some cases, even the elements that you have, like, you can keep all the melodies, but if you use different instruments and sounds, maybe it will come off a little bit freaking different. If you use all the same things, same 808, same kicks, All right, next up, Off the Map by Glow. Let me try to remember this damn 1 minute. Damn it. Said that was decent.
Smoke so hard, this that superficial touch. Denim came trash, super baggy, go berserk. Dream so big, I cannot awake. I've been making noise in my town like an earthquake. We came a team, but we ain't come to play. Rockstar lifestyle, bitch. We came from earth. Whoa, yeah. We been
how much songs there's on the song?
So high, need a little pad feet first. I give her 10 racks, she gon' splurge.
1 minute. There we go. Once again, we're supposed to play. We usually don't do this throughout the normal hours of the show, but because we only got about 30 minutes or so freaking left, because I gotta bounce freaking out, and I will be back probably within, when I leave, probably the next 2 hours after freaking out or whatnot. Whatever the case, right now we're playing records for about a minute only, mandatorily, as if it's not a skip or whatnot. That way we can try to get more of you guys played in a faster amount of freaking time. And look, if I like it, I'm gonna tell y'all to send it again so we can hear the full record later. If not, then I don't know. This one was alright, man. I did feel like it still needed work. It's a record that I feel like we may have, heard before in terms of the overall freaking style. 2 minutes and 56 seconds in terms of the full record. So I am at least intrigued that, you know, you take this style to something more than what I'm usually hearing from, you know, artists in your freaking genre or whatnot. So there's definitely something there for you if you put a little bit more freaking energy in there. Let me just hurry the freak up and get back in the line. Go, 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 go! Go! Go, 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 go! Shout out to everybody on freaking YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok right now. Once again, I thank y'all.
We are forever together, never ever leaving each other, no matter whatever. I love her, she knows it from all of the love letters that I sent. So spending time with the routes I will have in mind. Think about the future, predicted like a computer. Thinking we could stay forever. They ever left with my heart stuck in your bag. Up and left with my heart stuck in your bag.
We ain't even gonna make it to the freaking 1 minute on this. What was happening there?
Rappers try to make a clever song. No matter what they do, we'll never get along. After COVID, now we'll never share a bone. I've been trying to fix the rap game for the longest. I ain't gonna lie, man, your rap's really garbage. Speak what's on my mind, cause I'm actually honest. You feel this in your eye, in your back, in your arm check. I got shaved right up.
So that was a lot of random stuff, man. I like literally had to check if I had another window open that was playing two things at once, because what the hell was that? It felt like you were rushing through the verse and then had other people pop. It was weird, and I don't understand why you put that on that type of beat. Because he was off to a really nice freaking start, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this production right here.
We are forever together, never ever leaving each other, no matter whatever. I love her, she knows it from all of the love letters that I sent. So
I do not like what's happening right there and whatnot. So yep, we'll just leave it at freaking that or whatnot. Do not send that again. Unless you remake it, you know what I'm saying? You got to actually have a performance on the record, and think about, yeah, he thought I was tripping. That's what I'm saying.
Ranked #1 in innovation 10 consecutive years, Arizona State University isn't just...
Oh my gosh, can you stop it? Can you stop it? I get it. What? Who university? Let me see. This one is called I Get Stoned at Work. I know it's something different. I'm just trying not to get cut from TikTok. By Zebra. You got 1 minute. 1 minute is a lot of time, but I don't even know what the hell I'm about to freaking do. I got a freaking whole car with a gun under the guitar.
For what it's worth, I get high at work. I get treated like dirt, and that pain it hurt, but can't get a
Are you
nurse,
for real, Billy?
Cause I'm lacking purse. They don't pay my worth. They don't pay my worth. Hey, for what it's worth, I get high at work. I get treated like dirt, and that pain it hurt, but can't get a nurse. Cause I'm lacking purse. They don't pay my worth. They don't pay my worth. Why would I give a fuck about a customer? You say you ain't coming back. Well, I'm trusting you. I hope to God you say, fuck this business.
Happy birthday. I'll give you
sign a contract, get a witness. Maybe then.
Okay, we're past that freaking 1 minute, but not bad. We're past that 1 minute. But there was something in there that did make me want to hear more. So I will tell you to send that, you know, on our later show and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If there's any criticism I have so far, though, I will say the approach that you have, at least in this part, does feel a little bit freaking slow. That could be the only criticism that I'll, you know what I'm saying, have if there's no like switch up, if you don't speed it up. The record itself also seems like it's gonna end somewhere around 2 minutes and 27 seconds. So, you know, I probably would want you to extend it. I like the beat. It feels like something that you would definitely get Ludacris, you know, on with you if you were to get a Luda feature and stuff like that. And real quick, happy birthday to Billy the Kid right quick or whatnot. I'm gonna throw you a free.
This is the story about a guy named Chris who makes beats. Don't believe me, homie, I made this. I'm on Twitch. What's the recipe for high grade clips? I like Sprite when I got that cherry limeade mix. I'm mighty morphin like a tiny orphan or a whiny dork. So get behind me, Portland with high.
All right, relax. Jeez Louise. And then we also have an actual other skit from, let me see.
Yeah, I'm talking game like you. I want to pay like you. I want to play till I stay like true. I was scared of what they might think, but not what they might do.
Two different people. We got two different skits
like
as well.
The outpost is filled with grave diggers and outlaws. Where if you ain't a lefty, don't come in southpaw. I'm getting passed up cause I've been running the out wrong. We ain't set, but tell me what's a 40 without ball. And what's a mic without Pippin? A mic without writtens, a trial without witness, a fight without difference, a life without vision, a life reminiscing when I win a time without missing. Up, down, my life go up, down. I told him up, down, make the hands go up, down, going up, down. Far gone, live it to my chronicles. I ain't in the debate for the God molecule. I can't stand these cats like Miss McGonagall. I'm just a swinging this axe, screaming Geronimo. Switch it sides, running wide and it's all cap. As far as I know, they can lick on my ball sack. Come face a board and hit the back of your ball cap. And when you come back, have more than a ball back. I know you tried, took a hit at your pride, but if you come at me, you might take a hit from the side. And someone might pull up saying get in the ride, and you might become nothing but a gift to the tide. I told him we going harder than ever, could join the pot and the kettle with no regard for a god or a devil. And since I'm picking up, I guess I'll start where I severed, cause I began to get depressed when I started to settle. I told him just wait for chaotic to give me a go, and after one round it's over. Infinite foes coming up out the woodwork, I'm defending the most. I won't rest till there's nothing to blow. Let's go. I told him up, down, my life go up, down. I said up, down, make the hands go up, down, we going uptown.
Alright. What y'all think about that? I'll say I have heard that beat before. Not that it's an industry beat or whatnot. I have no idea where the beat came from, but I have heard, a few other artists sort of freaking with it, right? So that already ruins half of like the element of surprise, kind of situation when we're hearing and listening to, more original, stuff. But I do feel like there was, potential in there, like how you freaking rhymed. The chorus, you know what I'm saying, was freaking catchy, easy for that sort of like the crowd participation, you know what I'm saying? Again, just putting your hands up there. Well, honestly, I don't know if people up there. That's too much work. That's too much work. But the concept, still is freaking nice or whatnot. When we're thinking about, just putting your hands up and down for the freaking thing or whatnot. Did somebody else say? And you said pay for the release of it or whatnot. I mean, I don't know if that whoever produced it, if they've just been getting that same beat out to a few people, but I do know, like, hold on, like I could prove it right freaking here. Let me see. Right? Hold on. I can't remember who was it premium status? Let me see if it's this one. No, you better have it. No, what the freak was that? How you just gonna randomly disappear? Hold up. Cause yeah, I don't know what I had. I guess is there a way for me to find? Let me go to the folder. I forgot I could do that. No, don't throw it up like this yet. It's not gonna pop up. Never mind, I guess, man. But I know, hold on, I mean, I want to find this shit, man. Now, you know what? No, we got skips and we got limited time. Oh, what not? So we got two different skips that also came in on Cash App. HTX, I believe, was one. And I gotta see what the other one was. Let me see. Yeah, let me know. Let me know who also sent a freaking skip as well. But let me hurry up.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie,
I'll see if I can find.
I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me.
If I can find it while I'm.
I love gold. I love gold. I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be just because.
Go. All right, so first let's get that HTX and HTX youngster. And who else sent that? Who sent the other Cash App? Devil on my shoulder.
Bitch, I'm on my knees and I pray away all those bad days. Devil on my shoulder telling me to resort back to my bad ways. Sorry, but I'm already still stuck in my bad ways. So sick of times when I couldn't get it back, man. Now I'm living life like a rock star in a fast lane. HTX youngster and I'm all about a rock, man. I'm on kind of money, baby, till I see a sack, man. Driving up a couple shots in the hope I don't crash, man. Living life like a rock star in a fast lane. Bitch, I live a fast life. Bitch, I might turn up and watch me get rich in one night. Swear when that time hit, it's gonna be a fun night. I pray that I don't lose one of my dogs in the gunfight. If he get locked up, I pray that he's still seeing sunlight. Might fuck up the club in one night. HTX just might hit the scene if they come right. Yeah, from a place where you gotta keep your gun tight. Talking down on me is like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Yeah, that shit might not end right. Might fuck up the club and end the day in a fist fight. Won't stop, baby, till the clock strikes midnight. Tick-tock, yeah, the monster in me might be coming out very soon this night. Yeah, sorry shorty, I ain't one to fuck with, for I might be one true monster in disguise. Being down bad is some shit that I do truly despise. I can never stop, baby, till I stack my money up so high. Talking so big that it might reach the clouds up in the sky. Yeah, I get my money so big, that bitch, that it will never ever go dry. Bitch, I'm on my knees and I pray all the way. All those bad days, devil on my shoulder telling me to resort back to my bad ways. Sorry, but I'm already still stuck in my bad ways. So sick of times when I couldn't get a bag, man. Now I'm living life like a rock star in the fast lane. Yeah, HTX youngster and I'm all about a rack, man. I'm on kind of money, baby, till I see a sack, man. Driving off a couple shots and I hope I don't crash, man. Living life like a rock star in the fast lane. Yeah.
When they're shaking it, freaking, a lot of songs are freaking cool. And like every moment you making it, freaking it's cool. Because all of the people freaking who go to school, man, they know they're breaking it, freaking, they don't know what they're
I'm just rapping. I have fun. HTX knows what's up. You know, you got in there like, I appreciate the production that you're rapping on, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't usually hear any artist who remotely tries to use auto-tune and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that and goes on there. However, you know, man, I'm always gonna say I don't feel like you need auto-tune if you're not really singing on the record, right? I feel like it's a distraction, and then it makes you feel even more monotone, right? In most cases and most songs that you've had, I've always said, I just want you to rap, you know what I'm saying? Just you know, say what you say without stretching words out and needing to sort of, you know, just be in that kind of almost robotic state or whatnot, because that's what it feels like. It feels like you stay in really just a comfort zone kind of freaking area. And there's very little variation, you know what I'm saying, within that or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, again, you wouldn't have to worry about it too much if you didn't choose to do it melodically, right? You know what I mean? Like, then you just have to worry about making sure that the flows and certain like that are, you know, switched. But nonetheless, there's still potential freaking in there or whatnot. I really want you to see this one through because it's different, right? You know what I'm saying? The beat is very hip-hop centric. And you know, if you were to attack that one right, y'all already know, man, he can get on the piano and then also perform, you know, this song, you know what I'm saying, in a dope way. Then
I know diamonds are the things
got one more skip.
you had, but homie,
He said I want to hear him on a different beat.
old school games where it's all up for grabs, you know me.
We got Kid Reckless with Sorry Not Sorry remix. I love the people who wanted to come to the play. Yeah, yeah. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Kid Reckless.
I'm sorry, I don't like to mumble. I'm sorry that I'm way too humble, building up anxiety until I crumble. Sorry that my uncle mind is a jungle. All these feelings I've been having start to juggle. Had to ball up to avoid the crumble. Had to stand up to avoid the tumble. Got my words stripped up, verbal stumble. Sorry that I couldn't buy your latest bundle. Sorry that I run my hands through your head with your mouth full. Sorry for your front. All these niggas talking big on bumble. All over top ropes, it's a rumble. I've been in the weeds, I've been in the fungal. Frolic through the fields, but I never fumble. I'm sorry for the V, I deleted it, I swear I did. Going through the phone, I thought I hid. Going crazy cause you saw that I had slid. Babe Ruth, no I'm not trying to play you. We ain't getting younger, let's hang on the youth. With them walls that I pierced, I'm the truth. I'm sorry about communication. Sorry that I wasn't more impatient. Caught up in infatuation. So much that I'm not complacent. I'm sorry about communication. Sorry that I wasn't more impatient. Caught up in infatuation. So much that I'm not complacent. Bitch, sorry that I cared. Sorry that I saw the shit but never stared. Sorry all the arguments I had to spare. Sorry didn't double up but still it's squared. How was it repaired? Sorry that I had to lie about a lie. Just to spare your feelings, tell this topic by. Had your little talks, had your little cries. Hurt to see the condensation in your eyes, but hurt to leave without giving it a try. Flipping through my pages, looking I spy. Just to find a reason you can say goodbye. Fucking even though I'm angry, Gemini. Sorry little bitch. To all my exes, man, I meant this shit. Post-traumatic shit, it do exist. Trying to mold every chick that I've been with. Hard not to be a narcissist. Giving everything you giving don't mean shit. Pretzel with the plot, feel the heat and twist. Now you chase son, looking for the kid. Sorry couldn't be a stepdaddy. Sorry that I wasn't chatty. Sorry you was tacky. Sorry you was bratty. Sorry I was happy. Sorry you was nappy. Sorry I was daddy. Sorry about your fatty. Sorry you was scrappy. Nigga, fuck you when you reminiscing. When we started writing clear, we had a mission. Sorry that I'm steady being so forgiving. Sorry just for breathing. Sorry just for living. Sorry that I'm snoopy through your business sniffing. Sorry for it evident I wasn't giving. Popping up in my locations, fizzing, thinking you a star. Why you want the wishes, calling me a snake? You the one that's hissing, taking you to school. You the one that's missing. Started game was juvenile. You one that's bitching. Welcome to my Iron Man. I'm avenging, no ascension, all attention just to give all my attention to commitment. But you looking for the pension and attention. Didn't want to see it strict and no exemption. Now you rose red, no redemption. Her suspension. Now you asking what you missing, no conviction. Not to mention all your superstitions given in addition to your strength. I am a musician, you are my magician. I am in this box, call a competition. I'm in no condition for your man. I'm dishes, asking for permission to revoke admission. Turning on the nigga like you love ignition. Slide up on your neck like new addiction. Shoot your new edition. Ain't no getting pretty for these niggas. Hell no. I'm sorry.
Oh, I gotta see you do that live now. Yeah, there's a lot of freaking people that are chill or that are freaking beats that you sent to the freaking show I've killed. I don't know what is happening, but I think he needs a deal. He had the skill to ain't nothing that he would need for me. Like people know that there's some artists like him that speak to beats and bruh. Oh yeah, man. Listen, thank you. Right? He gave us 3 minutes and 22 seconds of full-on record, man. Got in there, you know what I'm saying? A basic 3-verse, you know what I'm saying? Structure, good beat, and great energy, you know what I'm saying? All throughout or whatnot, right? You know what I'm saying? Again, I always look at you guys potentially doing some of these records in live and you know what I'm saying, getting the music videos and stuff like that freaking out there. And I feel like this would be a really dope performance or whatnot, especially if you were able to have, you know, the live band, real drummers, people feeling that real, you know, pound of the bass drum and freaking stuff like that. So not freaking bad or whatnot. Hannah said you sound fine. Hold on, let me get it in there, man. You're just like, you sound fine. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You better holler. Let me see. And then told you it was worth the wait and stuff like that. Hey, well, I appreciate you for your patience and, you know, you getting that freaking in there or whatnot. Because, you know, we were limited of freaking time. Let me check where we are freaking at right freaking quick. So I see if we have time for maybe a few more, or if we got to bounce freaking now and then come back, because I think we might have to bounce. So if you were not played, if you guys weren't played on this episode, resend when I come back in a few hours or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It is 4 o'clock. I will hit you guys. Use it, what, 11 out of freaking 10. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get that in. I'm gonna follow some of you guys in the chat as well. Let me follow some of y'all. And maybe I'll tag you on the way back and stuff like that. Rhea, what up, man? He said I got new songs coming your way this year. Been in the lab cooking and stuff like that. That's what's up, man. Good to see you. Happy New Year's as well, man. And then let me see, what are y'all sharing over freaking there? Got up with the Dork Squad, man. Okay, now it's a 10. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, that was dope. Gutter Beans had said 9.7 as well. And then, you know what I'm saying, let's see. All right, so look, make sure you guys follow the stream. Again, we are always live on all platforms, so follow them freaking all. You never know what happens and stuff like that. I've been trying to figure out certain days that I do like appreciation for certain platforms and stuff like that, just to see different things that we could have fun with or whatnot. But for now, just follow them all. But it's also good because, as you know, certain things happen with different platforms. We literally have no idea what's going to happen for a lot of us in terms of TikTok by like the 19th, if they don't sort of postpone them actually, you know, banning it and stuff like that. And even then, when and if that goes into effect, I don't know whether or not, you know, it'll just be, you know, in the next phone update, the app will just not exist on the store. If they'll just cut the access to go live, like, I have no idea what's gonna happen. So make sure you're following us on YouTube, Twitch, you know what I'm saying, Facebook, IG. You know, we also used to go live on BandLab before they took out that feature as well. But this is what I'm saying. This is why I don't just stream on one platform, because if we only, you know, if we only rely on one platform, sometimes they kind of freaking end up letting us freaking down and shit, or shit happens, you know what I'm saying? So follow me, and we'll be back in a few hours. All right, thank y'all. And you know what I'm saying, these are more of him next stream and stuff like that. Kid Reckless, she wants you to send something back in next stream if you can. You know what I'm saying? At request, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Skizzy, Dork Squad, you already know what it is.
Dork Squad!
Alright. Peace out, y'all.
Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep and I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you've been warned. My brain is so